Hey, today guys, I'm going to be showing you all the slowest and fastest ways to AFK. And if you guys are new around here, I'd really appreciate it if you could leave a like and subscribe. So of course there's our, the typical AFKing with an auto-clicker. I mean, I guess most of these will involve an auto-clicker. So, you just turn on the auto-clicker and click. Or it'll click for you, I mean. Yes. This is like the most simple way to grind and decently efficient, but not the most efficient we can possibly make it, nor is it the slowest. Now, one thing to keep in mind while AFKing is, can what you're using physically AFK? For example, Yama 1 and Yama K1 really can't AFK because the click cooldown is really long compared to some other things, basically stopping you from AFKing. The same goes if you're not necessarily strong enough to AFK and you don't one-shot everything. I mean, if you one-shot everything, you're most likely going to be fine. But if you don't, then that might be an issue. However, if you're on CCG, no matter what level you are, you can AFK. However, it's not going to be as efficient as if you one-shot them, but you can AFK without anything put into anything. You can still AFK here because they will not attack you. Even though this is extremely slow, it still works. And that kind of gives CCG a bit of an advantage in that sense. And, yeah, I kind of want my stats back. So, what would be an even slower way to AFK than typical AFK grinding? There's obvious, like, you just don't eat the body, and it's just gonna sit there until it respawns. Which is pretty slow. But I think we can go a little slower. So, in my opinion, the worst Kagane to AFK with would be Ken K1. Because, you know, at first, it seems like it wouldn't be too bad at AFKing. Like it has a decently fast click. But, one thing you might not know, the longer you use it, the slower the click and all the moves are. So I've been sitting here for about a minute, you can see how long the click cooldown is now. So yeah, this is pretty much becoming the longest cooldown in the game, therefore the slowest way to AFK. And then combined with, if you don't even eat the body, it's gonna be even slower. But, I don't think... Yeah, if I don't try and eat the body, I think I'll be fine. Just hitting him. What are my stats? Oh, I'm extremely glass. Maybe I should fix that so I don't die. But no, this is for demonstration purposes. 10, 11... 12, 13, 14, 15. It's about 15 seconds, and that was just perfectly timed. But look how long the cooldown is now. It's like, it like takes the entire time to click once. What about these moves? Oh gosh. Oh gosh, this is suffering. Why would anyone ever use this? This really needs a freaking rework or buff. Because, like, if there's a Kakajo that's actually OP, this might be a genuine downside to using it. But for Ken K1, the moves are, like, very bad anyway. Combined with this downside, it's just absolute garbage. Like, literally, stage 1 is better. Literally, stage 1 is better at this point. Because you can barely do anything. Anything at all. So instead of having the absolute worst way to AFK, how about instead we move to some faster ways to AFK? For example, being able to hit multiple things at once. And for this demonstration, I'm using Hinami. And I'm going to go head over to CCG real quick. Alright, so... I mean, I kind of got to wait for this guy for the demonstration. So, I'm just going to sit here, press F, and I can hit both. So I could just have a macro, which if you don't know what a macro is, it's similar to an auto-clicker, except it can press basically any button on your keyboard. Which is super cool, and, you can literally just sit here and do this. Which, I'm not entirely sure if it's faster because of the wait for them to respawn. However, this does work decently efficiently. And then, obviously, there's probably a place where you could do this with 3. I just haven't found it yet. I might give that a little bit of a look. Okay, so theoretically, Okay, if this guy was actually at a spawn point. If I aim in this direction around here, theoretically, okay, more this direction. We're gonna give it a minute. My aim is bad. Yes. Let's just pretend he's here. If we get the right angle... Is he dead? Oh, I think my aim is just really bad. Okay, that hit him, and then... hit that as well. So, a bit more difficult to get the aim unless you have an alt account to see if it hit all of them. You're gonna have to get the perfect angle by guessing. You could theoretically hit 3 at once. Well, not theoretically, you could hit 3 at once, you just have to get the right angle. So, very efficient way of grinding, not gonna lie. So if you have enemy, go for this instead of just auto-clicking, because this is definitely gonna be faster. It was a bit questionable with 2, however, I think 3 is definitely more efficient. So now with the idea that you can hit multiple targets while AFKing, I wanted to try this with Yama 1. So if I can get a good spot where both of these will aggro on me at the same time, I think that worked. So if I sit here with Eon, put on my mask because it looks cool, obviously. So I'm just going to wait here and see if both of them aggro on me. That'll be the test to see if this works. And since this doesn't require a macro... Oh, yep, this definitely works. This is 2 at once. You'll need an auto-clicker since it doesn't require a macro, so you don't actually disconnect. Because if you didn't know, if you're idle for 20 minutes on a Roblox game, you will be disconnected. So keep that in mind for ro-ghoul and any other game where you could AFK. So yep. I don't think this is going to work for 3, however this does work for these 2 here. And I'm not sure if there's anything else I can do this with. I at least knew of enemy and this. I wonder if there could possibly be a way. No, that's definitely too far away to get 3 with that. Is there any other spot where you could possibly get 3? I was thinking this spot over here, but I really think this is way too far away to aggro all of them. Even then, they're gonna get stuck on things. There's no good place for this. It would only work if you could aggro like here, and they'd come all the way over here and not get stuck on the wall. It'd have to be like here even. So I don't think that's gonna work. So, I've come up with another way to be even faster, but, I imagine this is bannable as it abuses Narukami's, I have Kaiko, wow. So, yeah, like I was saying, I imagine this could be bannable because it abuses Narukami's range def glitch, where if you use it, unequip the Queen K, re-equip, CF, you can repeatedly spam this. Now, I'm just showing this for demonstration purposes. This isn't a way I'm saying to do because I know this is bannable and I don't want to get anyone banned or myself banned. This is just for educational purposes, I suppose. So thinking about this, what would be a non-bannable way that you could do this? It would be much slower, but you could just have a macro spamming F while on range mode. So you could hit a ton of them as well. It would just be quite a bit less quick. So, using this then, you could theoretically kill a bunch at once. However, I've made a macro to do this even more efficiently, or supposedly more efficiently. I imagine I could improve it, but I don't feel like there's much reason to, as this is probably bannable. I really don't know. So, let me just turn on the macro and demonstrate. So, move forward, use it, unequip, go to the right. Actually, I think I positioned myself wrong. Give me a sec. Okay, demonstration number 2, turning it on. I have to face straight, a walk forward. I think I still might have done this wrong. No, I think we're good. I'm gonna do this, go to the right. Basically, what this does, it's gonna shoot the range def forward, right, left, and backward to hit any nearby targets. So, theoretically, this is the fastest way, other than auto-farming, and auto-farming is obviously bannable, and I'm not exactly sure if this is. So it does this, and will then repeat, and I'm gonna stop now. I mean, I turned off the macro, but I physically cannot stop it until it's done. Like, I can try all I want, but it's still gonna continue the cycle until it's finished. So, yeah, like I said before, don't use this. This is probably bannable. I don't condone using it, all that stuff. But, I think this is the fastest possible way to grind. But if you guys have a faster way, let me know in the comments. Like I said, not auto-farming, because auto-farming is, exploiting. This is within the game's limits. If macros and all that counts, but then this wouldn't be AFKing if we couldn't use macros and auto-clickers. So, yeah, thank you all very much for watching. If you did enjoy, make sure to smash that like button and subscribe. And if you think you have a faster way, let me know in the comments, and I can test it out and get back to you. And if you have any other videos like this you want to see, let me know in the comments, and I'll try my best to do them. I'll see you on the next video. Peace.